Hey gang, Ronan here. As you can see in this game, I'm once again playing the Tier 8 British battleship, or battlecruiser as I consider them, Hawke. This is the third of three that highlight this particular ship. I've already given you all the particulars in the first of the three, but I will reiterate that the guns are very accurate, they hit hard, and that these ships are fast and a lot of fun to play, and that I recommend playing them more like you would play a heavy cruiser than you would play a battleship. Just my opinion, your mileage may vary. The guns, again, are 406s. You've got 3 turrets, each turret with 3 guns, 2 turrets forward, 1 aft. The HE shells do a maximum damage of 5,950. The AP, a maximum damage of 12,600. You do have some torpedoes, 2 per side. They're generally not going to be a really effective tool for you, because if you're getting close enough to use them, they're almost certainly going to be eating big damage. Anybody who knows this line at all knows the armor is not too good, and if you push up, you're going to find yourself being crossfired, and even heavy cruisers can do huge damage to this thing. So just bear that in mind as we watch this one unfold. This game, I think, is another good example of what this ship and these guns, the 406s, are capable of. The Tier 9, the Duncan, I really also enjoyed playing. You can see that there's another ICOP on the other team, and he's in the Dido. I was really glad to see that he was on the other side of the map and that I didn't have occasion to put a big shot on his light cruiser. Now, why am I falling back like this? Well, as much as anything, I wanted to get some idea where everybody was without them having any idea where I was. But the aircraft are kind of fixing that for me.
Concentrate fire on that enemy warship.
Now, with a lot of battleships, it would be terrible to move this far back. The reason that I did this, again, I didn't really play that many games in the Hawke, or the Duncan, or the Tier 6 and Tier 7 in this line. I kind of blazed through them really quickly, but there were a lot of things that I found I really liked, and what I was aware of here is that if the red team doesn't know where I am, they're not going to be angling to avoid the big shots that this ship can put out. And this ship is really fast.
Enemy destroyer sighted. Enemy cruiser sighted.
You can see the dispersion there, really nice. These guns are very accurate. First big volley, almost 25k damage. I have to hope that my teammates are going to help finish off the shell. He is plainly running for cover, and my teammates are doing what they can. Nuremberg is in big trouble. I don't think I'm going to get up another shot before he gets behind the island, but I might get a shot here. Red Team's Leon finishes up our Nuremberg, and they are off to an early lead.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Just reminding my team, hey, if anybody can get shots on him, please finish him.
Concentrate fire on that
Hoping
target.
Gneisenau can do that as I'm turning out, trying to avoid getting a big hit from the Caracciolo or the Renown. Now the Renown, I know, has very good guns. You can see he's got a speed boost activated, so I tried to compensate for that and put the shot out. Not great damage, but it's going to have to do. We're about 4 minutes in. I'm at 42,693 damage. And I have to decide whether the push into this cap that looks like our Queen Elizabeth is considering is worth it. I don't think it is. So I'm going to make a fairly long-range shot on the Caracciolo, and then I think I'm going to just turn and get out of here. North Carolina guns, they will cut through the armor on this ship like a hot knife through butter.
Torpedoes dead ahead. Torpedoes to starboard.
Trying to make use of the island a little bit to keep those North Carolina guns from even having a chance of getting a shot. put those out just in the hope that maybe it was possible to land one on the Akatsuki.
Concentrate fire on that enemy warship. All stations.
Hoping he's going to
reporting the
show a little
position
bit
of
more side, but
strategic
he's going to
target.
run right at the U-69.
Enemy cruiser detected.
You can see the Amalfi there starting to put shots on me. And I'm able to finish him off. Now I've got pinged by the sub.
We sank an enemy destroyer.
I'm just going to make use of the speed of the ship.
Torpedoes direct front.
Or so I thought.
Torpedoes dead ahead. Problem solved, sir. Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes direct front.
So, having used my repair party already, I just kind of have to suck it up, right? Now, I think I hit more or less where that little ping indicator was, right? But that's not where the sub
activated.
was. And of all the things that I think subs are capable of doing, I think it would be a really big help if we had a little bit more accurate idea of where they were coming from. Yikes. Just tried to make sure it didn't land right on the nose. If torpedo lands kind of on the nose of the ship, your chances of flooding are greatly increased. So I'm trying to land them on the side of the ship if possible. And I don't really have much choice but to run right at where he was. Still detected. You can see where the ping is coming from. I've got 27 seconds till I have another heal. And we're down 5 ships now. The red team's only down 4. And I'm starting to take fire, and I still have to keep kind of pushing toward this sub. It's not a good place to be. So what would you do? How would you handle it? I did use the repair, but I did it knowing that I had a few seconds beyond the use of the repair, during which time I couldn't flood.
Problem solved, sir.
My heal's back up. I hesitate to use it right this second, but don't have much choice as the sub may be getting a broadside shot on me. I am able to finally land one on him, and I'm hoping now he's going to focus more on Gneisenau. I can see the oil slick there. Looks like he's going outside to be able to get to the Gneisenau. Yeah, I'm just hoping.
Engine boost deactivated.
It's tricky using these airstrikes. You just never know. But I did catch him out there. Flooded again. And there's another. Guessing he's probably turning in toward me. We'll see. It's at maximum range. We're down 5 ships. I think I'm just going to remain unspotted, but nope, there he is. Another flood. And he's still flooding, so I have to hope now that he's just going to sink. Guns on the Caraccio. There's the little oil slick. It looks like he's running kind of in a line along that direction. Now, if you were unaware, that's a really good way to track a sub. Now, I didn't catch him that time, but you saw that I did a number of times using that oil slick and just guessing at where he might be headed. It's not a broadside shot here, but I'm hoping to be able to do some damage as he's pushing into our Cleveland. Now I'm pinged. I really need to turn and get behind this island that's on my starboard side. So the Caracciolo, he takes a torpedo from the Kagero, or maybe more than one, and I'm going to use this island to get away from the torpedoes that would probably be coming from the sub. Now, we've managed to claw our way back into this game, not really doing anything amazing tonight, but my team's playing reasonably well. The bad guys are up by roughly 200 points. We've got 6 ships, they've got 6 ships, but they have a 2-to-1 cap advantage. So I'm going to try and get across this gap as quickly as possible. without being seen. Now, if I get detected, maybe I'll have to use the speed boost. I have to guess at where the sub might be if I do get detected. Now, his last known position, it looked like he might have been heading west out there. You can see that there is a marker there. He's probably way outside of my range, but since I can't really use him for anything else, I'm going to toss it out there. Now maybe I can help finish off the Lexington. That's right, Lexington. Just turn a little bit. You don't have anything to worry about. Everything's fine. Just relax. Take a deep breath. Alright, so that's going to help a little bit.
Aircraft carrier sunk.
Kudos to Kagero and Cleveland, who managed to stay alive over here. No easy task. I did what I could to help them. That's going to keep us in the game, I think, a little longer. Leon showing me some broadside. Hoping for a big shot on him, but we'll see. I don't know that anybody else on the red team even has the range to hit me other than that sub, so I gotta hope he's not right here in this little gap off to the right side. I'm not detected anymore, so it seems unlikely that he is, but I gotta brace myself for the possibility that torpedoes might come through there any second. I've still got a speed boost that I can use, and I am detected, so I think there's, it's gotta be the sub, right? I'm gonna count on my speed as I turn a little bit. He's turning in. Now I'm going to come back to the starboard side.
The enemy is about
Try
to
to make
win.
use of this island. I aimed a little too high there. I'll put these out there just in case. The sub is still in that gap. Now, Kagero is detected by Lexington aircraft. He plainly doesn't have a smoke ready. He wants to get as close as he can to the Leon. It would be easy to criticize the Kagero for rushing in like that, but I think that's probably what happened. He didn't have a smoke available. He was spotted by aircraft, and he wanted to make sure all of his torpedoes landed so we could finish off that battleship. So, thank you, Nigel Stern. That was, in my opinion, well played. And there are the torpedoes.
Torpedoes
Turn in
direct
and
front.
avoid those. Can I
Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes
catch
astern.
the sub? Just going to stay nose
Problem
into his
solved,
last
sir.
nose. Oh, you can see the ping coming there. One pen on the Amalfi.
Standing by for instructions, over.
Still out of range of the North Carolina guns. It means I've only got Renown and Amalfi and the U-69 to worry
Engine
about.
boost activated.
Scratch the Amalfi, courtesy of Battlecruiser San Juan. Thank you very much. And now this game has a totally different complexion. I've got to get in this cap, and I'm sure there are going to be some torpedoes on the way. And hesitant, but I've got to. Wherever the ping marker is, it seems like he's always way beyond that. And I'm inching my way
Torpedoes
more
dead
and more
ahead.
toward where the North Carolina's at. Don't want to get hit on the nose. I'm hoping to get hit. Yeah, it's going to hit me right on the nose. I didn't flood. I really need to shift the guns to the other side, I think, because there's a battleship over there. Maybe I can get one shot off on North Carolina. 11 seconds till I've got to repair, so if I do flood, I can survive it. I have to remember Renown has torpedoes. So I can't get so close that I eat a torpedo. North Carolina is just running right out of my range. I'm going to turn into the Renown a little bit.
Torpedoes
Almost
to
got him.
starboard.
It's one torpedo. I have a repair ready. And Cleveland is right behind me. He can pick up the slack of the capping job. Range 9 from Renown. He's moving away. If he's launched a torpedo, it's going to be close. If I can finish him off here, that's going to allow me to turn away from his position.
Problem solved, sir.
We sank their battleship.
And create a little bit more distance. I think I'm just going to have to count on that. He didn't have the range on the torpedoes, because I'm sure they're coming.
Engine boost deactivated.
Now the red team is just trying to hang on. Still 5 minutes to go, though. So I think we're in pretty good shape, honestly.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
Oh, I fired a little too high. I managed to finally
Enemy submarine
catch
destroyed.
that U-69 one final
Ends
time.
in 5 minutes.
And fortunately, my teammate in the Shikaku finishes off their North Carolina to end the game. This was really fun, and this ship is very fun. You know, I kind of quietly racked up 4 kills there. Did I do anything phenomenal? No. 113,000 damage, second on the scoreboard to the Cleveland by 1 point. Great game, Krause. And it was really fun. It's just a fun ship to play. Put shells on a lot of things, and you're going to find yourself able to do that. Because of your great detection, you're going to be able to go dark again, reposition, find another good angle on something, and put a hurt on it. Not bad damage. And, you know, credit and XP, I'm using the blue bonus packs, so did really well there. You know, I wasn't in a tier 10 match. That helps a lot. You have to play much more conservatively when you're playing against tier 10 ships. Heavy cruisers, tier 10 heavy cruisers, Des Moines, Salem, etc., and pretty much any tier 10 battleship can absolutely shred the armor on this thing. So keep that in mind. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, I hope you'll like and subscribe. If you've got friends who might enjoy this, I hope you'll point them my way. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.